90-90, because the 90K and 90-day challenge isn't going to work unless you work, you know. Unless you have hard goals that you know that you can reach, then the whole 90-90, sprint is kind of useless. So I just want to make sure that I'm on the same page as far as where I be and where I help them get to be. So I'm now kind of just go over some things that I know are going to help. And yeah, we can do that. Does everyone have like a pen and paper and stuff? If you don't, guys, get a piece of paper or a notebook and just take down some notes. Just because I have a few things that I want to share with you guys.
Still want to know where those noises coming from.
Yeah, mute yourselves, whoever that is.
I'll try muting myself. Is that me?
I'm sure it's Ray. Damn you, Ray.
Hey.
Andrew, mute yourself.
How do you mute yourself?
I can see that I click mute.
What? Oh, okay, I got you.
I don't think you muted it yet. Ray, is Ray on?
Yo, I think he's here. I just don't think he has a mic. Yeah, his mic doesn't work.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me just
Yeah, can somebody try adding Barry Campbell to this chat? He just exited. Andrew, where are you going?
Alright.
Not letting me add anyone else.
Really?
We're pretty packed anyway. Alright, let me just start. Pretty much what I want to do real quick is kind of just go around and go over everybody's goals. Just pretty much like where they want to be for the first 30, 60, 90 days. So, Kyle, you want to start with yourself?
Yeah, dude, definitely. Can everybody hear me, like, well enough?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, okay. Well, dude, I think, most of the team sees, where I see this going. I basically, see it, especially for this 90-90 going to basically, F6, $8,000 a month. But, for the first 30 days, June, I'm looking to hit F4 and, kind of beyond F4, really F5. And I know we can easily accomplish that if we literally all just, plug into the system and stay consistent with what we're doing. And the way we're growing right now as a team, I'm pretty sure, I can hit F4 and we can have, dozens of F3s in the business right now, especially on the URI team, because we have so many kids, on the team just kind of blowing up, every single day. We just got into Kansas, dude. That's nuts. So that's basically where I see it going, and I know we can get there if we all just follow, what we want to do in the system.
Okay. Alright. Who's up next? JB or F or higher tier?
Definitely in at least 30 days I'll be $700 a month, but definitely by the start of July I'll be F4. I want to get at least one person on my team who's F3, and by the end of the summer, like Kyle said, I could be looking at F5 if everyone really not only invests $100 in the company, but they invest their entire time and effort. And
yeah, for sure. Okay, cool. Alright, I want to mark you down for, okay.
Well, I've been in for about a month and a half so far. Right now, the money is not the biggest priority. Right now is how I want to know the business inside and out. I want to know the mentality. I want to know the way people think. I want rebuttals off spot. I want to be able to communicate with people. I want everything to just go with the flow. I'm just looking to build relationships with people and that communication level. By the time 90 days is up, I hope I have at least 50 to 60 people on my team. And that's just the main. But that's basically what I'm looking for right now. Just basically knowledge.
Alright, so I'll put you down for the $1,000 club, pretty much. Because 90 days, dude, is a shit ton. That's a long ass time. So I think you actually get at least on board. As long as you do, where are we at, bro? 3 this month. Well, this week. How about that?
up 50 days and really pushing to at least touch F5.
Okay. Ray, can you hear us? Is Ray there?
Yeah, he's there, but he can't talk. He doesn't have a mic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he can hear me?
Yeah, he can hear you.
Ray,
so it doesn't work.
It sounds like he's vacuuming.
Josh, what's up, bro? It has to be somebody else.
What up, dude?
All right. Jay, what's your 90-day goals, dog?
Talking to me?
No.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait,
What did fucking you?
Mike.
Oh, what, me?
Work. So he
Who's you talking to? No, Justin.
That's me.
Yeah. So 30, 60, 90.
Okay, cool. So the first thing is I got 3 of my close friends that are all ready to down and do this. I'm just leaving for Alaska on Friday. So I'm going to see if I can actually make anything happen in Alaska, which is pretty sweet. But once I come back from Alaska, it's all good. I'm trying to get F3 definitely this month, no question. And then once that goes up, it's all F4, F5, and just keep building. Consistency is the key. And I need to learn a little bit more about the business as well. Like Ramsey was saying, it's not all about the money. It's about knowing the business and helping everybody out. So if they have questions, it's not like I have to go to somebody. I want people to be able to come to me rather than going to my uplines.
I hear you. Yeah, for sure. I mean, one thing that I do too, even though I already know pretty much everything there is to know, as far as calls go, like I get what you're saying as far as just being knowledgeable for your downline, which is perfect, which is what you want to do. But as far as like closing people out goes, if I'm personally closing somebody out, which I still personally prospect, that's one thing that I really wanted to talk about with you guys too, is that like when you get to a team of like, you know, like my size, where you have like almost 900 to 1,000 kids on board your squad, you know, you don't want to get into management mode. You still want to be continuing to personally prospect, because as soon as you get into management mode, you have that tendency to just kind of lay back and get a little bit lazy, and that's how you, instead of gaining momentum, that's how you stay stagnant. So always consistently be prospecting, always, no matter what rank you are, and always continue to use that third-party credibility, because even though you might think that, like you said, you know everything, it still helps you down the road to be able to have somebody else who's higher than you close it out, because even though you still think that you're like a higher rank, there's still always somebody else that's even higher that's making more money. So it's just pretty much more of a belief level for that person that's being prospected and listening to the call, you know. So that's a good goal, bro, for sure. I could definitely help you get there. Josh, what's good? What do you got for me?
I mean, I'm kind of like new to like this whole thing, but like me being from like the Midwest and stuff, I feel like I like have like a huge like pool of people out here, and
for sure,
I'm already like talking to guys like in Kansas City and St. Louis. I got a guy like on board pretty much that's going to sign up tonight or tomorrow from St. Louis, and
awesome, bro.
He knows a lot of guys like around the St. Louis area, so he's going to hit up them, and right now I'm spreading the word right now. You know, I'm kind of like doing this, so like I need a little help.
Yeah.
It's awesome being in the
for
Midwest.
sure. Well, your first 30 days, bro, I'm definitely trying to get you to F3, obviously, you know, get you to that 600 club as fast as possible. And then, you know, hopefully within the 90 days, we could get you to F5 at least.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, like I said, F6 is the goal, bro. I mean, like I said, if you think you got it in you, dude, that's the first thing I really want to talk to you guys about, which is like the belief level, and I'll elaborate more about that. But I'll put you down for at least Founder 3 this month. This way I can help you get there for sure and get you paid. All right, Emily, where you at?
Turn
What's up, girl? Girl, look at.
Well, I'm also kind of new. Right now, I'm really trying to work on getting, and I don't know, like I'm over here in Rochester, so I know a lot of people here, and then like down in Rhode Island, so.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna have you down for F3 at the end of the month too, because 30 days to hit F3 is pretty easy. Hold up. Hold on, just real quick. Before I continue, can everyone mute their mic? This way I can kind of figure out who's making the noise. Yep.
It'll be real loud for a sec.
Yeah, Jake. That loud. All right, that's perfect. I can actually hear myself think now. All right, I'll mute your mic, Jenna, and then we can go over your goal.
Okay, so right now I'm at D3. So I joined like last month.
Hell yeah.
So my goal for this month is to hit F3.
Okay.
So actually, a kid that I signed up yesterday is on the call right now. Is Billy Campbell.
All right, word. Billy, nice to meet you, man. It's good to see new faces on here for sure. Hopefully we can get you plugged in and get you making some money as well. I'll put you down for F3 obviously too, because, I try and get everybody to F3 at least their 30 days in the company. This way they can start making some money right away, build up some credibility. And then, like I said, we can help you, build your business and pretty much take control over from where you're self-reads. Where are you from, by the way, bro?
What's that?
Billy, where are you from?
Hebron.
Where is that? Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. You're pretty close to me. I'm in New York.
Yeah. I'm pretty much in the same college.
All right. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, Jawan. Boss dog. Trying to hit F4, dog. Yo, Jawan, how did it go with that kid from Rutgers? Jawan.
He's still got his mic muted.
He signed up yesterday.
There you go.
Yeah? Did you give him a shout out in the global page?
Nah, not yet. I need to.
All right, yeah, make that a big deal, because if he sees that and he sees all that support, he's gonna get hyped right away, bro. So let's get his momentum going, because he's got a lot of leverage, man. Definitely want to use that for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Founder 5 by the end of this summer.
Dude, let's make it happen, bro. Let's make it 6. The whole 90 is the point is 6, so let's make that happen, dude. All right, so real quick, now that we have everyone's goals, everyone's kind of, at the same mindset. They all want to hit the 600 club or above. First thing I want to go over is the importance of personal development. Pretty much, I know this doesn't sound important to a lot of people, but I've done a lot of research on personal development and how it directly affects how much income you make. And pretty much that whole motto goes, the more you learn, the more you earn. And pretty much, if you think about it like this, the person that you are right now financially, the person who you are got you to where you are financially, if that makes sense. So your current habits and beliefs and in your conscious mind, they have gotten you successfully to where you are financially right now. So if you want to earn more money, you need to change those habits and those, like I said, those thought patterns that you have pretty much, which is going to ultimately put you up to a higher standard of more money and making more income. So that's number one. So I try and read at least one chapter of personal development a day, regardless of what book it is. My favorite is Magic of Thinking Big. I love Thinking Grow Rich. That's Poor Dad. U Squared is a really good book too. I pretty much am trying to read at least one chapter a day of personal development, and it honestly really has been helping. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really huge on personal development before I got into Wake Up Now, but as soon as as soon as Wake Up Now came in and Darren was stressing it, I just went all out. And now, instead of watching TV, I just read a chapter a day of personal development and open up my mind to that millionaire type of mindset that I need to have to earn more money. And so far the results have been pretty flawless. My business has grown exponentially, especially with you guys out there in the University of Rhode Island absolutely crushing it. The results are kind of, the proof is in the pudding pretty much, So, that's number one that I just wanted to pretty much, put there. At least for this 90 days sprint, try and read one chapter of personal personal development a day. I'm not going to help you the mindset of where you want to be in this business of making more money, because like I said, the person that you are right now is not going to be the person that's going to be a six-figure income earner. You need to personally grow your mind and personally develop those habits into becoming that type of person that you want to be. Darren, honestly, even though all he does is really skimboard, he still honestly reads a lot. Like I've seen it firsthand. So he's always got books on him all day. Hold up one second. Jake's coming in. All right. But yeah, that's number one. Number two, I really want to over you guys proper branding is in line, because that's gotten me to where I am right now of having 900 people on my squad. Personally branding yourself as a leader, and pretty much, like I said, network marketing, unfortunately, it's kind of like a big popularity contest. The more people know you, the better off you're going to do. But there's a right way and a wrong way to brand yourself as a leader. And that goes hand in hand with something that I actually wanted to talk to you guys about too, which was, and I don't know if this is the case for you guys, but it was the case for me when I first started. I really want to go over the importance of not being afraid to post things on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all that about Wake Up Now. And I know that might sound, like, oh my God, well, I'm not afraid and stuff like that. But to be honest, like even me, being at the rank that I am still, sometimes I still get nervous about what other people are going to think of me, because I'm in Wake Up and my friends aren't, and I'm sure this is something that you can all relate to, because no one wants to be outcasted for being that guy that does Wake Up Now. I totally understand that, but once I got over that subconscious fear that, oh my God, what are my friends going to think if I post this, and, I'm super happy about Wake Up Now, and, I'm super confident about it. At the end of the day, who really gives a shit? Because who is anybody else to judge you how you make your money? There's other people who deal coke, or weed or whatever, and no one says anything to them. But as soon as you do something do something good for the community, you're automatically like that weird guy. Like, why would you do, that pyramid scheme or that crappy company or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Believe me, I can relate, and it's unfortunate, but that's the unfortunate reality of the whole entire thing. So one thing I really want to stress to you guys is you can't be afraid to post things on about Wake Up Now, because if you don't, it's not going to grow your business. If you do, it's going to grow your business. So, if you come to that point where you're kind of afraid of what people are going to think, just be like, is this going to help my business, or if it's not, and ultimately it always is, so once I got over that fear of what I was posting about Wake Up Now, I shot up from a D3 to an 800 a month F3 in 3 weeks, actually. As soon as I started posting everything about Wake Up Now, because the more you expose this business to people, the more your business is going to grow. Plain and simple. Period. Done. Over. The more you post about Wake Up Now, the more people are going to be exposed to it, and the more people, think about it. If you're on Facebook and you're seeing the same kid post the same shit now over and over and over again, you're going to be like, all right, he's either going to be pissed off and delete you, or he's going to be like, what the hell is this thing? Let me at least ask this kid what it is. It's going to force people to at least draw some type of an interest in what you're doing, especially if it's all positive stuff. And that's another thing. You want to be known as that residence, because people that likes listening or reading people bitch and moan about their personal life on Facebook. You don't want to be that person that is known for, oh my God, I spilled coffee on myself in the car and then I got pulled over. My life is terrible. You don't want to be that person. You want to be that person that is uplifting and motivational, and that, people, I get messages all the time, people I don't know, really many people, I just want to let you know that one step that you a while ago really helped me through the situation that I was going through. And that's like real talk. Like, some people have really reached out to me that way and said, like, dude, thank you for posting such motivational statuses all day. It really brings up my mood. It really helps me, have a more positive day, and, it really helps me reflect on my own life too. So, and ultimately, like I said, people risky more, and people see you more as a leader. You know, the whole concept of branding yourself as a leader is pretty much this quote in a nutshell, okay? And it's one of my favorite quotes. It's perception is reality, okay? Perception is reality. And it's my favorite quote because it's so true. Because if I don't know Colton as, you know, through a hole in the wall, or I don't know Jake through a hole in the wall, and all I see on Colton's on Facebook page or his Instagram page is him drinking every night, or him, you know, posting a bunch of negative crap that nobody wants to see, I'm going to judge him before I even get to know him. He could be the best person in the world, but I'm going to be like, dude, this kid sucks. You know, like, all he does is drink, and all he does is smoke, and all he does is complain. You know, like, that's not a good leader. You don't want to post yourself, you know, you don't want to put yourself out there like that. But if I see Colton and he's, you know, posting motivational things, posting stuff that, you know, I want to see, or that are helping me or encouraging me to do better in my life, then I'm definitely going to want to plug into what he's doing, see what, you know, he's been going on in his life, and potentially maybe even do what he does, you know. So that's that whole thing, you know, and that's just basically cleaning up your social media. You know, if you have stuff that might make you, like, if you really have to question whether or not you should post it of something that you're doing, you probably shouldn't post it, you know. So kind of really be well aware of what you post on Instagram and Facebook, because perception is reality. The way people perceive you is ultimately what you will become, you know, and that's just a matter of fact, you know. So if you're posting things like I do, or like Darren does, you know, the best, you know, quote in the world is, you know, do what they do, say what they say, get what they get, you know, and that's completely true, because when you do what Darren does, you can get yourself out there. People know who you are. You know, when you make videos helping you, it's only helping yourself as a leader and getting your name out there. The more you're out there, and the more people can look you up, see what you're all about, you're going to do in this business. You know, best, you know, if
I connected, and there was too big. Jump back.
I got it. All right. But back to what I was saying, you know.
My bad.
Pretty much it's all good. Pretty much what I was saying, if you have a YouTube channel and you're not maybe you're not the best speaker, you're not comfortable with speaking in public, you try and really get used to, actually, hold up real quick. This is one of my F4 leaders on my first leg. Jason, what's good? Yeah. All right, no doubt, man. I'm just going over some training with my team. If anything, we could try and plug in something like that during the week and plan it out a little bit better. Yeah, man, no doubt. I'll try and get on another one tomorrow and let you know ahead of time. All right, later. That's my boy Jason Yanowitz. He's on my first leg. He's a founder for right now too. He's doing real well. But like I said, guys, pretty much branding yourself as a leader, you want to get yourself out there. The best way to do it is what you really want to do to grow in this type of business is you want to get yourself comfortable being uncomfortable. The only way that you're going to grow is if you force yourself to change the habits that you're naturally afraid of doing. So if you are maybe a bad public speaker, work on public speaking. Work on getting yourself in front of a camera and getting yourself out there. You know, like I said, if you're bad at explaining it, or maybe you're just, you know, not good at pitching the product, dude, you know, record yourself and you know, pitch it to yourself and see what it sounds like afterwards, and then just practice your pitch. You know, if you're not good at explaining the products, just watch Darren's videos and he's gonna help you. That's exactly what I do. I mean, personally, like, it's obviously a little bit easier for me because Darren's my best friend and he teaches me everything he knows, but I also do watch his videos on a daily basis because they do help. So knowledge is power. You want to pretty much be able to, you want to get to my level where you can explain this to an aunt or an uncle who's skeptical, and you want to look professional. You know, in this business, knowing as much as possible is only going to help you rank up. It's only going to make you look more of an official leader. You know, I can't tell you how many times, you know, people, you know, who have heard